Good morning and happy Sunday. Don't worry about how I'm dressed, okay? This is my paint shirt. And yes, I've got on lipstick and makeup and I'm going to paint today. I know, right? Anyway, someone asked me to show the chicken. I haven't decided where I'm going to put her yet. But isn't she adorable? See the rainbow? See the rainbow? It's a thing hanging in my window. Anyway, there's my chicken. Which, if you, this cat's trying to unalive me today. She has stepped in front of me 12 times. Ugh, I think I'm going to take that star down and hang her there. And then I might move the star over the door. I don't know. Anyway, there's the chicken. And got to find a place for her. Gracie, 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 Gracie. And then here's my, that's an odd way to show something, isn't it? There it is. Just don't worry about the stuff on my table, okay? Because I'm mid-mess right now, okay? I am just mid-mess. That's my life, though. My life. That's just my life. But anyway, there's my chicken. There's my bed rail. So, Gracie got locked in the closet last night. It's not the first time she's been locked in the closet, but I was going to bed and the closet doors were open because I had to actually put my shoes up, back up, and I went over there and closed the doors. Yeah, and then I heard her banging on the doors. I thought she was trying to get into the closet, so I was like, "Stop it! I'm laying in the dark. Stop it!" And she keeps banging, and I was just like, "Oh." I finally get up and go over there, and I was like, oh, she's in the closet trying to get out. Yeah. I mean, she was in there for like 3 whole minutes. Yeah. As soon as I closed it, she was like, uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mama done locked me in the closet again. I painted the table. But I am going to work in the bathroom today. Now I'm going to hook up Miss Penn, and we're going to go for a quick walkie. And then I'm going to at least paint the bathroom door or something. I've got to get something done. And I'll be back in a minute to tell you the rest of the day's plans. It's very exciting, very exciting. Hi there. Well, I'm about to go to Joan's because that's part of today's plans. So Joan had to go to a bridal shower, which is part of the story that I'm gonna tell. So this is the first time she's really left Rosemary alone for longer than just running to the grocery store. So she wants me to check on her and let her out for a walk. Let me show you this because it's part of the story, okay? She called me yesterday and asked me if I had a gift bag for a bridal shower. And I said, well, I'm sure I do. And she said, well, I went to Hallmark, to get a bag and a card. And she said, I let this lady talk me into this bag. And I told her it was for 2 of the big towels, 2 of the normal size body towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 washcloths. And she said, oh, this will work perfectly. Well, she gets it home and opens it up, y'all. It's basically a large bandana. I mean, it's bigger than that, but that's not even big enough to wrap 2 towels, much less everything else she named, right? I mean, 2 like beach towel size. They're big. And then 2 normal size towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 washcloths. That's not going to go in there. Well, anyway, I carried a bag over there. Well, I carried several, and she picked out one she likes. So I said, well, for a trade, because I also took her a bag of treats. I said, let me just trade you the price of the treats and the price of that bag for this, because I might can do something with it. $13 she paid for this. I mean, she was going to take it back, but I was like, those treats were $11. So basically, yeah, same thing. And then I guess you would wrap this around the top, but there's no way. Let me do something here before I leave to walk over there, because as soon as I get over there, I'm going to have to get Rosemary on her leash and get her outside so she can potty, and we will continue this conversation over there, and that way y'all get to see cute little Rosemary, okay? So I'll be back. All right, here we are back in Joan's backyard, which is much nicer than mine. Much more finished than my backyard. Yeah, one of these days. Anyway, and we have the star of the show here, Miss Rosemary. Miss Rosemary, you better get out here. Come on. Come on, let's go. She's not crazy about the idea of being outside, but that's a good girl. Who's a good girl? Huh? Are you a good girl? Oh, see, I'm the prettiest girl. I am the prettiest girl. Yes, I am. Say, I am the prettiest girl. Yes, I am. Okay, you ready to go back inside? Say, shoot ya, it's hot out here. All right, here we are in Miss Jones' house with this wild thing. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. Okay, all right. You need to eat. She is a wild thing. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, Miss Rosemary, Joan called me and said Rosemary was limping, favoring her leg, okay, or her foot. So I come over, that's her fish on the ground. Oh, thank God it stopped. Okay, so anyway, she said she was favoring her foot and would I come look. So I figured she said she was out walking her in the area between our yards, okay? So I figured she'd probably stepped on a bee or something. So I brought with me the children's Benadryl, the clear that doesn't have the additives and all that stuff in it, and a little syringe so I could give her a little bit. So anyway, I come over. Joan's trying to hold her. I don't know if y'all can tell, but she's a wild thing. Right, Rosemary? Are you wild? She's wild. Anyway, trying to look at her foot was beyond difficult. I could not find a thing. Her foot wasn't swollen. She wasn't having shortness of breath. I think I've told y'all this, but Charlie got stung by a bee when when I first got him, and his entire head swelled up, and he was panting really heavily, like way worse than just because we were out, had been outside. So anyway, I had to carry him to the emergency vet. So I'm looking for these things. None of these things. Her paw wasn't swollen. I couldn't find a thing on her. And so I just gave her just like the tiniest little bit of Benadryl. And I said, she should be fine. Obviously, she's your dog. You have to make the decision. But if it was me, I would just keep watching her and make sure that nothing swells or she doesn't start panting heavily or, just acting different. Well, anyway, she's fine. Perfectly fine. But that evening, she would run and play, and then all of a sudden she would stop and she would start licking her foot again, right? No idea what it was, okay? Well, last night, Joan called me about bringing some bags over here so she could put the towels in them. And luckily, I had a giant bag that was real pretty, great for a wedding, and we did the little trade out with the piece of fabric that she bought from Hallmark, which I still don't understand. But anyway, as I'm walking home, well, I don't know. I didn't feel anything happen to me as I was walking home. But as I was walking home, something apparently stung me. I don't know what it was. I still don't know what it was. But I come in and everything's fine. And I go sit down on the couch. Ain't that right, Rosemary? So I went and sat down on the couch and there was no problem. I'm just sitting there minding my own business when all of a sudden it feels like something stings me. So I jump up and I reach back and I am scratching my leg trying to figure out what's going on, right? Because it wasn't just a sting, it was I don't know how to describe it except for lightning. That's what it felt like, lightning. You need to eat something. She's having her little surgery tomorrow for her to get fixed. And so she's not going to be able to eat anything. Come here. After 10 o'clock tonight. And she hasn't eaten today, so come here. So anyway, What is it? What are you doing? I can't feel a thing. Nothing. So I sit back down. I'm sitting there, minding my own business, when all of a sudden it happens again. It's like a flash of lightning. Come here, baby. You need to take your vitamins, too. Come here. So I jump up. And this time, I pulled my britches down. And I'm looking all around. There's nothing. I am trying to use my phone as a mirror. The camera on my phone is a mirror. And I see a little tiny hole. And it was kind of, just little white around it in this little hole. That's it. But it would feel like lightning shooting into my leg, and then it would go away. Now, it's not my sciatic pain, because that also can feel like lightning. But when I ran my hand over it, it felt like I had one of those cactus pricklies in the back of my leg. That's what it felt like. So I was like, okay, so the stinger is in it. So I reach back there, and, I'm reaching blindly. And I find the sticker, stinger, not sticker, and I pull it out. And it did start to feel better after I pulled it out, at least for rubbing my hand over it. I was like, okay, cool. So I sit back down, put my pants back on, and I sat back down, okay? I know, right? Where is your wobbly ball? I want them to see your wobbly ball. Yeah. I want them to see your wobbly ball. Anyway, she's 8 months old, in case you're wondering. Yeah, 8 months. So, or 9 months. I don't know. She was born in October. I can't do math. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I sit back down, minding my own business again. Here it comes again. A shot of lightning through my leg. And I'm like, what in the heck? So she chases those poor cats all over the house. Anyway, so I jump back up. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? I'm checking all over the couch. There's nothing. I have taken my pants off, which was shorts, flip them inside out. I even went in the bathroom and took my underwear off. I am looking. There's got to be something hanging out in my drawers, right? So there's nothing. But I would go sit back down on the couch, and it would happen again. So I thought, you know what? I was walking through the same grass that Rosemary was walking in when she got whatever happened to her. Yeah, so I don't know what it was. I don't think it was a spider because it was one hole. Because spiders usually leave 2 holes. There's no redness. There's no swelling. There's nothing. There's nothing. So, anyway, I went ahead and took Benadryl and ended up going to bed at 11:30. I was partying it wild last night, So, anyway, when I first laid down, it did it. Again, just a shock of lightning, gone. When I woke up this morning, no pain whatsoever, forgot all about it. Okay, cool. When I got up this morning, I went in the bathroom, pulled my pajama pants down, and it did it again. It has not hurt since this morning, but I just don't know what in the heck is flying around in that grass that got us. Sharon suggested a sweat bee, but I don't know. I got stung by a lot of sweat bees growing up because we were always outside and I was always, in the pool and they would come get you, right? I never had that reaction after a sweat bee. And I always felt it when it stung me. They're little hard, teeny tiny little bees, in case you're not aware. And they're little buttholes is what they are. I don't know where the other cat is. Where's the other kitty cat? Huh? Where's the other kitty cat? Anyway, I don't know. What do y'all think? And there's no mark today. There's no swelling. There's no redness. There's no nothing. It's just that weird lightning bolt pain, or I hate to call it pain. It never even really itched. I just didn't know, I just don't know. I just don't know what it was. But I'll tell you what, whatever it was a little butthole. So anyway, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, see, I gotta have surgery tomorrow. It's terrible. She's got that chair behind the couch because the couch plugs in and Rosemary chews on the cord. I know that probably shocks you that a cute little puppy such as this would actually chew on a cord. Yeah, I keep hitting the door behind me. But anyway, this is my duty today, is to take care of this one. So I had to come over and let her out, and I know, and take her outside to potty. Yeah, and she's supposed to be eating right now. I did give her a tiny little bite of a treat, trying to get her started, because sometimes, especially with Penny, she doesn't know that she's hungry. And if I give her just a small little bite of a treat, it kind of makes her go, oh yeah, I'm hungry. And then she'll go eat her food. But Rosemary's not having any of it. I don't know. The cats' names are Faith and Joy. And I don't know which one's which. I think that's Faith. I don't know. Where's your whoopee ball? Let's go see if we can find it. You see a bird? Hi. Do you see a bird out there? Yeah. Are you Faith or are you Joy? And if you're Faith, where is Joy? Huh? She sits and stares at my house. Don't you? Yeah. See, I sit and stare at the house. They have two little benches right here and they sit and stare out the windows. Are you jealous? Huh? Are you jealous? I would be too. I would be too. Let's go find your whoopee ball. Or I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. It's usually.
Where's your ball? Huh? Where's your ball? Y'all don't laugh at my Crocs and socks, okay? Because I don't like wearing Crocs without socks. I don't. Let's keep the door open. Just in case you're wondering. Where's your whoopee ball? What are you eating? Huh? Look, I'm just looking for your ball. Come on. Come on, let's go find your ball. Oh, well, okay. Don't chase the cat. Come on. Leave the cat alone. Don't chase the cat. Yeah, where's your ball? Oh, I see it. I see it. Don't fall off the back of the couch, Goober. Here it is. Here it is. I don't know. I just call it a whoopee ball because I don't know what else to call it. Look at her leap.
Oh, did you lose it again? You silly girl. I spend more time chasing it than she does. Quit pushing it in the corner. Did you get it back out? You pushed it under the chair? Oh my gosh. Girl, how in the world did you get it under the chair? I don't even know if I can get it. Okay, look at here. Get out from under the chair. Come here. Get out from under the chair. Come here. Come here. Come here. Pick up. Now you move. Maybe if I play with her enough, she'll be hungry. Look. Okay, don't be grabbing the curtains. Here, don't be grabbing the curtains.
Uh-oh. Can you get it?
gonna howl again? I need for you to howl for these people, okay? Are you mad? Is that all you can do? Is that the biggest bark you can give? You may get it? You want me to get it? Huh? You want me to get it? Okay. You gotta move. You gotta move. Yeah, you gotta move. I think she's getting tired. What about you, kitty? Where's your sister? Huh? Where's your sister? Rosemary, you're not jealous, are you? Are you jealous of the kitty cat? I'm pretty sure you get the most attention in the house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Y'all look, the little babies. One of them was just on the front porch and it hopped over to the side and it took off flying. And here's the other two babies. Oh my goodness. What a special day. Looks like that one's mean mugging me. I think Mama's upset because one left. The one that flew had little fuzzy feathers sticking out the top. Well, it looked more like these. And I'm wondering if they're upset because she took off out. Can you see that fuzz on top of their head? It gets so grainy when I zoom in. But it looks like a little old man. See the little feathers? Oh my goodness. I don't know if it wasn't time for them to fly and one flew off. I don't know. That one just will not stop staring at me though. I wonder if that baby's out there and they're wanting it back. I didn't realize how dirty my window was. It's water spots and they're on the outside. That's the little chicks. Did it fly off? I guess it did. Bye, baby birds. By the way, I did get a coat of paint. You can see at the top where I don't have any because I didn't go get the ladder. But anyway, I got the doors. I mean, they may need another coat. But anyway, I got the inside and the outside of the doors painted. And I still got to do the trim. And I got the mirror off the back of that one and got it painted. So I did do something today besides babysit a dog. Now, what else I did was I removed the door handles and I ordered new door handles. And then I started looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. I might need to make sure that's the right size. Do they come in sizes? Yes, they do. So I learned that my little plate that goes on the door, it only measures 2 inches, whereas the one I had ordered was 2.28 or something weird like that. And I was like, well, that's going to be way too big, and I don't want to have to cut a new anything. So now I got to figure out what to do about that. I was trying to just shop for 2-inch, doorknobs with 2-inch plates, and it just kept pulling up the same thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But anyway, I'm going to go back over to Rosemary's and check on her. I think they're probably going to be home by 6 or 6:30. But I'm just going to make sure she's okay. And I will be done with that task. And I am done with this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've had a great day. Remember, I love you and Jesus loves you. And I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. Yeah. Okay, goodbye.